Hey everybody, how you doing today? We're going to check out the brand new Palfish motion sensor floor lamp. This has full spectrum lighting and is a very good high quality floor lamp. Once again, this is made by Palfish, and we're going to go over setting it up, and I'll show you how it looks as well as some of the settings and brightness. So it's very well made, high quality metal, and it's powder coated in a really nice white finish. It's very simple to put together. It was about 8 to 10 bolts total, and everything is very nicely marked and very simple to put. You got A, B, and C. As you can hear there, the stand is very heavy and very good quality, and it couldn't be any easier to put together. So there's the base connecting to the tall part. It takes 4 screws. Here it is standing up. There is the controls, all touch panel controls. And then here is where we're connecting the light. There's a connector on the top here, and you're going to connect that to the light source right here. We're going to do that with 4 more screws. Once you get that in, this is how it's going to look laying down. And I'm going to stand it up for you, and we'll go over it. There's the model number and some of the information. Here's the lamp standing up, and once again, this is the most high quality lamp I've ever seen in my entire life. There is LED strips on the top and the bottom, and then it comes with a nice power cord. Once again, very simple to set up and use. Just a simple plug-in at the bottom of the base. So here we're going to go over a little bit of the controls. The top button will of course turn on the top strip of lights, and you can run the top and the bottom, or just the bottom or the top, whatever configuration you want. Personally, I like to have them both on. And then you can turn on one by that, or that middle button will turn them both on or both off. And what's great about it is you can stare right into this and it will not fatigue your eyes at all like a standard LED light will. Let me turn off the other lights in the house, and this is just the light in my dining room. So it puts out a ton of light. And then you can turn whatever one off and on. Once again, the top or the bottom will work independently or together. And here it is shutting down. It slowly shuts down rather than just shuts off completely. Of course, there's also a motion sensor on top. So if you have that set, it'll sense you walking into the room and automatically turn on, and it'll remember your previous settings. So that's a nice feature to have. Very simple to use. Another great feature about this is the longevity of the LEDs. They can run for up to 36,000 hours. So say you ran this for 8 hours a day, every day, this would still last 12 years before you have any issues with the LED bulbs built inside this. So very good, very high-end product. I wanted to go over one more time the shadowless feature of this, which honestly, even though I'm reviewing it, I don't know how or understand how it works, but it does. So as you can see right now, I just have this light. This is just your standard flat LED light that you put up in your ceiling, and you replace a standard light bulb fixture. And as you can see, say you have a book, or in this case a manual, you can really see the shadow below. You know, clearly a shadow. But with this, let me turn off these 2 lights and I'll kick this guy on. All right, as you can see, we got the top and bottom on. But with this one, has very little to no shadow at all, which is very cool. Honestly, I don't even know how it's doing it. But as you can see right here, there is no shadow virtually at all. So awesome technology. And like I said before, one thing that this would work amazing for is, say you're a reseller on eBay and you take a whole bunch of pictures, you always have a shadow behind your picture from the overhead light. This would be perfect to set up on your desk and have a white background, and then taking photos for eBay and not having those shadows get in the way. So very cool. Love this technology, and I highly recommend this lamp. It is very good quality. Another thing to point out about this, so this isn't like your standard everyday floor lamp that you would go to Walmart and buy. This one is bright enough to fill your entire room. So if you happen to have a room without any central lighting up in the ceiling, you could set this in the corner of the room and it's going to be just as bright, if not brighter, than having the normal light like every other house has. So that's an added feature as well. You don't have to worry about running extra wiring or an actual electrical box to have that type of light. This thing is bright enough to fill an entire room. And it's also good for people that live in like cities like Seattle, where you have a ton of overcast every day. This will automatically adjust the lighting of this unit based off the lighting that it sees outside or coming through your windows. So if you like your room to be very bright, you can set this to where it'll stay at that exact brightness all day long, even if there's overcast in the skies. So that's kind of a cool feature. So it has a bunch of sensors to help with that. Here is it completely off, and I'm walking in to test the motion detection. And as you see, it picked me up just fine. Nice and bright. And when you walk away from this, it'll slowly decrease the amount of light all the way down to 10% within the first 8 minutes of its sensing node movement. And then after 8 more minutes, it'll completely shut down. And then of course, once it'll turn back on once you walk past it again. So very good product. It is pretty pricey, but you're paying for what you get. I'll put a link down below to Amazon. Once again, this is honestly the highest quality lamp I've ever seen or tested ever. And it really does help with your eyes. As you can see in the demonstration I was just showing you there, it helps with no shadows, which is kind of a weird phenomenon. Is usually when you have lights above, you get shadows below for taking pictures, but this eliminates it. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.